Howdy folks, and welcome to World of Warships with Rear Admiral Jingles. Yes, I know, the dust has barely settled over the announcement that I am leaving Wargaming's Community Contributor Program, and I'm going to be scaling back on the Wargaming content here on my YouTube channel. But give me a break, I only made the video an hour ago. I'm sitting here now thinking, well shit, now I still have to do tomorrow's video. So World of Warships it is. Apart from anything else, this is a game that I actually played over the weekend, doing the Hunt for the Bismarck campaign, and I was quite proud of this result. Usual disclaimers apply. This is me playing, so don't expect 265,000 damage done. But, well, I feel that I was instrumental in securing a win for the team in this game, and if it hadn't been for me, we probably wouldn't have. I've just realised that I've already strayed into spoiler territory. Yeah, spoiler alert. We win this game. But it's the way we win the game. And in particular some of the kills that I achieved that I thought made this particular battle worthy of attention. So, I'm in my Akatsuki, Japanese Tier 7 destroyer. I kind of like this ship. Although I should probably point out that, how can I put this? A not inconsiderable factor in the success that I enjoy in this particular game is down to the fact that I just unlocked my 10th skill point for the captain of this ship, and I now have Concealment Expert, which you can see if you have a look at the mini-map. I have a surface detection range of 6.4 kilometers. I didn't do nearly as well in the couple of games that I played prior to this one, when I didn't have the Concealment Expert skill, and the detection range was 7.2 kilometers. That really does make a big difference in this ship. And there's my first victim. It's a Miyoko. A quick look at the minimap confirms that I'm the only member of my team to be heading over to the eastern end of the map. But that's no problem, as long as the Miyoko is alone. I can easily deal with a Miyoko without being detected. And that's an enemy Tirpitz, and he's also heading this way, but he's a fair old distance away at the moment. Now I've lost sight of the Miyoko as I ducked into cover behind this island. Oh, hang on, that's two Bismarcks. And they're heading this way as well. And the Tirpitz is not alone. There are two Bismarcks over there, and they're also heading in this direction. And then, bad news, the Mars, German Tier 7 destroyer, and he's within 6.4 kilometers, and he's seen me. Good news, my torpedoes have hit the Miyoko. Bad news, that thing outclasses my ship in every way that's important right now, other than speed. I have a 1 knot speed advantage over him. He's seen me, he's shooting at me. Screw it, I may as well fire back while I can, but I am popping my smoke and I'm undetected. So I've got a smoke screen between myself and the Mars, but that Miyoko could be coming around the headland of that island at any second, and if he sees me, he's going to spot me for the Mars as well. So I'm swinging the torpedoes around just in case I catch sight of the Miyoko. My priority right now is to get further than 6.4 kilometers away from the Mars. And I'm obviously not loitering around inside a smokescreen with the German gunboat destroyer closing in on it. He could be firing torpedoes into that smokescreen, and I would have no way of knowing. But what he could also be doing is using that smokescreen to approach me undetected. Oh, there's the Miyoko. So I've fired one salvo of torpedoes back into my own smokescreen, just in case the Mars is trying to use it to catch me. And the remaining 2 salvos of torpedoes at the Miyoko, while still powering at full speed with the engine boost, because my top speed is only 1 knot faster than that guy, to make sure that when he does pop back into view, if he even does pop back into view, I'm going to be further than 6.4 kilometers away from him, and he's not going to see me. And the Miyoko has seen the torpedoes, and yep, well played, he's managed to avoid them. Quick look at the map. Well, it could be worse. I'm still the only member of my team who's invested on the eastern end of the map. But the good news is that that mess of battleships, the Tirpitz and the 2 Bismarcks, don't appear to be pushing any further down this side. Instead, they're heading more over towards the middle. But I've still got that destroyer to worry about. I should see him in a range of 7.7 kilometers, and he's not going to see me until he gets within 6.4 kilometers, but that's because I have Concealment Expert. What if he has Concealment Expert as well? If he does, that's only going to leave me a couple of 100 meters in which to react when he gets detected. Torpedoes are back up, fire them at the Miyoko again. Looks like somebody else on the team has realised that I can't keep these guys at bay for much longer, and our cap is under threat, particularly not so much because of the Miyoko, because I can keep this guy spotted easily, but it's that destroyer as well. Oh shit, there he is, and he's nearly seen me. He was actually at a range of 6.4 kilometers at one point, but I didn't trip his detection meter. Okay, the torpedoes, yeah, they didn't hit anything. Yeah, this, well, it's complicated matters, but it's simplified matters at the same time. That guy's fast, remember. He only has a speed that's 1 knot slower than mine, and as long as he keeps heading in my direction, it's limiting my options, but hey, at least I know where he is. He can't see me, I can see him, and that has to be causing him problems. Not immediate problems, because the Miyoko is by far the easier target for battleships and cruisers to shoot at. But nobody in a destroyer likes to be spotted. And then, crap, I've sailed too far away. Oh wait, no, we picked up the Miyoko again, he must be firing his guns. Alright. But I don't know where the Mars is anymore. And yeah, I would much prefer knowing where the Mars is. We got other immediate problems, however. Those two guys are no longer the only ones closing in on our cap. All those battleships that were pushing through the centre, yeah, here they come. So I'm going to be generous with the torpedoes. I'm going to spread the love around a little. I've asked for help because I can't fight this lot off by myself, but to the team's credit, they have, well in advance of me asking for help, already headed back in this direction. And I'm thinking about heading over to that Tirpitz and giving him my smokescreen. And then I get spotted, and shit. And it's that guy, the Hatsuharu. My guns are pointed in his direction anyway. He has to die. He's the one spotting me. And they can't seem to make their mind up whether they want to shoot at me or the Tirpitz. And I think the only thing... Bingo, got him. Killed a destroyer with my guns. Okay, it was just a Hatsuharu. His guns are just as bad as mine. But I think the only thing that's keeping me from receiving a heck of a lot more attention from the enemy team here is the sacrifice, whether intentional or not, of that Tirpitz. And they've got him. Obviously, shooting at a Tirpitz was a much easier choice than battleships shooting at a rapidly manoeuvring Japanese destroyer. But in the length of time that it took them to sink the Tirpitz, I am no longer detected, because I haven't continued to fire my guns after killing the Hatsuharu. So once again, I'm in the perfect position to continue fighting this delaying action against all of these big fat juicy battleships and 1 or 2 cruisers. I'd still like to know where that Mars is, however. And I didn't notice it at the time, but I've been recognised. There's a guy there in chat saying, we need to rescue Jingles in the Akat. All offers of help gratefully received. Thank you, team. I probably wouldn't have had that response if they hadn't realised who I was. And here comes the mayhem. Okay, I saw the torpedo alarm, I had a quick look around, so fantastic. We've now got 2 destroyers over here, to the enemy team's 1. And I feel a lot more confident about going toe-to-toe with a Mars if we've got a Mayhem backing me up. There's a torpedo hitting the Bismarck. It's only 1, but it's caused flooding, so I'll take it. And there's the Mars. Now I popped some torpedoes into his smokescreen that he laid when he got momentarily spotted earlier. And it looks like he saw the torpedoes and they have forced him out of the smokescreen. And that's really bad news for him because I'm not alone anymore. There's a Mayhem with me. Oh, and I've sunk a Prinz Eugen. Well, I didn't see that one coming, but, you know, once again, I'll take it. Continuing to lace this Mars with high explosive fire. All too often people forget when they're in Japanese destroyers that they have guns. And the guns in Japanese destroyers, you know, if you're not an Akatsuki, they are pretty terrible. But if they're pointing in the direction of the enemy anyway, and you're spotted, there's absolutely no reason to not fire the guns instead of sitting around waiting for your torpedoes to reload. And now, well, we're definitely not alone anymore now. There's a Hood turned up, and he's taken advantage of the smoke screens laid by both myself and the Mayhan in order to get in closer and rain some fire down on these German battle wagons. Oops, bugger, yeah, that was my fault. Now, as I'm backpedaling here, in order to give the Hood some room to manoeuvre, remember, smoke screens are torpedo magnets, so I'm... Oh, that was close. Oh no, we've driven into the Hood. Quick, full reverse. Torpedoes, quick, full ahead. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. It's at times like this when I really miss having sonar. Anyway, The Mars is still out there somewhere. I don't know if you noticed that the Mayhan is actually on substantially lower health than I am. And that's not really surprising when you think about it, because if you find yourself in a gunfight with a Japanese destroyer or an American destroyer, you're probably going to shoot at the American destroyer because they're well known for having very, very dangerous guns. And so the Mars, and there he is again, almost certainly focused his gunfire on the Mayhan. Because, well, I'm in a Japanese destroyer that isn't the Akatsuki. What possible damage could I be expected to do with my guns? That's right. Japanese destroyers with no torpedoes? Pff, no threat. Au contraire, Blackadder. I actually did 12,000 damage to that Mars, and I did it all with my guns. in an Akatsuki. I mean, you know, if it had been a one-on-one fight between me and him, he would have sunk me. But it was never, well, it was at the beginning, but I got the fuck out of there. I never let it become a one-on-one fight between me and him, because I would lose. Simple as that. And of course he never really saw me as a threat whenever he had multiple targets to choose from, and I was one of them because, well, Japanese destroyer. Guns are terrible, and they are terrible, but if they're pointing in the right direction anyway, and he's not shooting at me because he doesn't see me as a threat, 12,000 damage done and sunken. Now, of course, there's only 4 enemy ships left, and... what the hell. I'm going to use the guns. The torpedoes are in the water. Of course, firing the guns means I'm detected. But let's see... Is he going to take the time to swing the guns around and shoot at me? Or is he going to sit there and eat my torpedoes? Well, he's not just sitting there. He is at least... I mean, that's the thing, though. Because he's got an island on one side, he's extremely limited in his ability to maneuver. Also, he doesn't want to turn and expose the broadside of his ship to large caliber guns. And the torpedoes hit him. So, kill number 4. There's a potential Kraken up for grabs here. All I have left is a Tirpitz and the Miyoko. That's not bad going for the Miyoko. I mean, considering he was the first member of the enemy team to take any damage that I'm aware of, and he's managed to stay afloat and fighting this far into the game, that's no mean achievement on his behalf. There's a good job, Akatsuki, there in chat. Oh, it was nothing. And again, it's entirely possible that they wouldn't have been congratulating me if I hadn't been recognised. But, you know, I'll take it. And of course, you know, credit where credit's due. I certainly would not have survived this long if the team hadn't reacted to the position I was in, holding the flank, and come back to assist. So, credit where credit's due. Type a quick thank you for the assists into chat. And there's the Tirpitz. And he's not in gun range at the moment. And he still has a fair amount of health. Yeah. Come on, go faster. Go faster, damn it. The ship will do 38 knots. Almost in range, but he's bleeding health at a dramatic rate. Everybody's shooting at him. The Mayhan's getting stuck in. Everybody's getting stuck in. Come on, Jingles. Oh. Kill steal for the Kraken. Come on, Jingles. We believe in you. I only have 2 guns. They look like they're on target. They are. Ah, no, it's a shatter. A high explosive shatter. Damn you. He's fired his torpedoes. Come on. No, it's another shatter. I need a Kraken. Come on, RNG. Come on. Shit, I'm in range of his secondaries. There's a hit, but no, it's not enough. Kill steal denied. God damn it. Oh well, never mind. Maybe I can get the Miyoko. Crap. He wants revenge. He's targeting me. It's time to start shaking that Japanese ass. Here it comes. I'm probably only going to get one more shot at this guy. And I wasn't that close. But now I'm not detected. He's still firing at me. Oh, that was close. I can probably weather a couple of hits from his guns because I do still have a huge amount of health remaining. Well, you know, relative huge amount of health remaining. I don't have a huge amount of health, but I have a huge amount of health for, you know what I mean. I haven't taken much damage yet. And I can certainly finish him off with torpedoes, providing he survives, which is crap. I can't find now. Friendly ship in the way. I'm going to have to... bollocks, they sunk him. Well, I tried. Still, I was very, very pleased with this result. Not only because I feel that I was definitely instrumental in securing a win for the team, but I also managed to get 3 of my tasks complete for the Hunt the Bismarck campaign. Not least of which was what is easily the most difficult one: win 2 battles and survive. But yeah, 3 tasks complete, that's 6 stars. That means I think I only need to gain another 2 stars, and I've already completed the first mission. And I did it all in 1 battle. So I was quite happy with that result. And of course, it wouldn't be a Jingles video if I didn't get something wrong. It turns out that I didn't need to complete another, well, to gain another 2 victory stars in order to complete the first leg of the Hunt the Bismarck campaign. I only need another 1. So that's good news. And of course, when you complete these tasks, you're rewarded with loot crates that are exclusive to the Hunt the Bismarck campaign, and you can't get from your regular Honour to Heroes loot crate awards. So I was pretty happy. I was happy with my performance, and I was happy with the result. Little did I know, blissfully unaware though I was, of the whole drama that was just about to burst over Sir Foch and the whole wargaming thing. But at the time, I was happy. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.